Hi guys, the Middle Maniac back again, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review of the album Holy Diver by DIO. This is their first album, um, and it was released in 1983. So, let's see, hold on, get this out really quick. And the band members are, or I guess were, Ronnie James Dio on vocals and keyboards, Vinny Appice on drums, Vinny Appice on drums, Jimmy Bryan on bass and keyboards, and Vivian Campbell on guitar. There we go. Alright, so the album starts off with the song Stand Up and Shout, which is a really good song, although kind of like with the DIO album I just reviewed, Master of the Moon. The beginning song, even though it's a good song, doesn't really fit as a beginning song. Yeah, I don't know why the song is the beginning song, the opening song, because even though it's a good song, it doesn't really fit as an opening track. But yeah, it's still really, really good. Kind of has an early 80s thrash vibe a little bit. But yeah, it's just a really good song. The second song is Holy Diver, of course, the title track. This is an amazing song. I don't understand why this wasn't the opening track, because it would have fit very well as the opening track. But yeah, just a really, really good song. It starts off with sort of an ambiance, kind of like sort of like wind, sort of almost like wind and waves, which kind of makes sense. It's just a really good song. Has a very, very, very memorable guitar riff, and Ronnie James Dio's vocals are probably the best they are on the entire album. But yeah, just a really, really great song. I love Holy Diver. Alright. Track number 3 is Gypsy. This one's an okay song. I don't mind it. I mean, the lyrics are kind of goofy, but I mean, the song, musicality-wise, it's really good. Track number 4, Caught in the Middle, is kind of forgettable. Track number 5, same thing. Don't Talk to Strangers, again, kind of forgettable. Track number 6, Straight Through the Heart, is okay. Track number 7, Invisible, is kind of forgettable. And then track number 8, my second favorite track on the album, Rainbow in the Dark. It kind of feels like sort of something instead of like because this is released in the mid-80s, but Rainbow in the Dark kind of sounds like a song from the late 80s, considering it's not really heavy keyboards, but it is very noticeable in when the riff plays. There is a little bit of keyboard bit, almost synthesizer sounding too. But I mean, I liked it. It's a very, very, really cool element in the song, but it just, because of that element, it kind of feels like something from the late 80s instead of the mid 80s. But it's still a really, really good song. I absolutely love it. It's very, very catchy. Oh yeah, Rainbow in the Dark. Awesome song. Track number 9, the last track, is Shame on the Night. This one is kind of forgettable and the lyrics are kind of goofy, just way too goofy, I guess. Basically, this guy is shaming the night for basically being the night, you know. But, and it's just really goofy and just, meh. Anyway, those are the songs. The artwork really quick. I'm going to show you guys the artwork. Here's the artwork. Yeah, it's one that continues on the back as well. Sort of like a ocean cove with a rock outcrop with sort of like this guy struggling. He's this guy. This looks like a preacher or something. Yeah, he looks like a preacher who's sort of wrapped up in these chains and he's struggling to swim and get away from this devil right here up top there. But yeah, that's a really cool artwork. I love the sunset. I love just the shading on the rocks over here, the sunset going down, and then the waves up here. Just a really, really cool artwork. So overall, I'm gonna give this album a 5 out of 10. It's okay. It has two really, really good songs, like, and then two or three pretty good songs, and then quite a few very forgettable songs. So it's sort of a mixed package, really. Um, I'd say my three favorites are definitely "Stand Up and Shout," um. Holy Diver, and Rainbow in the Dark. Those three are just amazing songs. But yeah, overall, definitely, you can tell this is their first album because to me it kind of feels like they're still trying to figure out their sound. They're still trying to figure out how they want things to go in terms of the rest of their albums. But yeah, it's a pretty good start. Um, but yeah, so that was my review of the album Holy Diver by DIO. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.